Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to play a game I found on itch.io, which is called Isekai'd Into the Arms of a Yandere Duke. The first thing you see when you open your eyes is a unfamiliar ceiling. It was clean, as if a little yellowed with time, unlike the aged plaster of your apartment ceiling, which would chip off just from the speed of the fan. The sheets beneath you were smooth like silk, or maybe it was silk for all you know, because it definitely wasn't your bed. So that was the question. Where exactly am I? Oh, you're finally woken. With a start, you realize that there was someone beside you the whole time. There was a young man looking as proper as one could be, but it was an old-fashioned kind of way. Neat black hair that combed just a bit unruly, but looking perfectly in place, complete with an unbelted, three-piece suit, brooch and all. His glaze never left yours. Once you caught it was blood red, colored just like his brooch, and left you feeling a little unsettled by the intensity you were not accustomed to receiving. It was just intimidating, no matter he looked as I over your awakening. Apparently, taking man, quite frankly, you thought he looked like some sort of Count Dracula cosplayer, emitting a handsome one. So where's the veins? It fits with the fact that you were in some kind of Baroque style bedroom setting as well. But he seemed strangely familiar, too familiar. Recognized it soon clicked into place. Lucy? Lucian? I have no idea who this is. The man before you paused, his chest stuttering as if he's breathless. He felt ridiculous, really. And why wouldn't you? He felt ridiculous, really. And why wouldn't you? Just called out the name of your favorite character, fictional character, from your favorite Otome game. Rosalind's Lie, a visual novel of romance genre, just in a medieval fantasy setting. Duke Lucy Lockhart is one of the love interests that the heroine Rosalind can pursue. A bit of a tragic character, he is supposed to be just a regular noble son of a family with an older sister, except when sister passed away due to illness, he was still in the womb. Not really uncommon story, except his parents were so stricken with grief that they decided to treat him like their late daughter, Lucy Isekai'd, which is where he gets his nickname Lucy from. This went on until he got a little old. Got too old to maintain the illusion, and they practically abandoned him to care of his tutors and his house management. So it wasn't a Dracula cosplayer, but one of Lucian. You won't blame them for your reaction, really, because the resemblance was just uncanny. Just how come you never seen the cosplayer before? Then you'll make sure to follow any and all Lucian related content. Maybe this is their first time? No, wait. You still have no idea okay. Wait, you still have no idea what the hell you're doing someplace that wasn't work or home. It feels like your brain is finally catching up to you. But before you could react, it's truly a difficult experience to have you call my name in person. It is livelier than I expected. looks like the man finally managed to respond to you, but instead of laughing at you or calling you silly, he just took in stride, entirely as if he really was Lucian in the flesh. Did you sign up for this kind of live action roleplay while you were drunk or something? This entire situation feels like some kind of fever dream. The panic settles in, and you finally find your voice, following off the question after one after the other. Who are you? Where am I? What's going on? Why am I even here in the first place? I don't remember any of this. Your breath quickens, and you start to furrow a bit. This man, Lucian, quickly gets out of his seat. His hands hover over your own, gently trying to memorize the movement. Touch aversion. Hold you gently, thumb rubbing circles in your palm. I'm gonna just do that. He gently takes a hold of your hand, pausing a moment, and smoothly rubs circles into your palm. You focus on that. On the way, his hands seem to engulf your own in the sides. The warmth that is being shared. His pulse quickens ever so slightly. Was it his or yours? You now look up to his face and see the worry crossing his balls, filling his eyes as you look between your ears. Just a little fanatic. You must be feeling entirely focused on the moment, but you must try to calm yourself. I'll try to explain the situation best as I can. So please trust me. It won't be a surprise. It'd be strange for you to not trust this man. A stranger who seemed to have something to do with the even stranger situation you find yourself in. However, you could tell that the concern he has for you is genuine, and that look in his eyes is not something that can be easily faked. A certain vulnerability in his expression as he asks you to trust him. Why would a stranger do this? Go this far? His hands are still holding yours. You keep it there. You exchange deeply, trying to gather up the resolve to get through the situation ASAP. You nod, give him. Ask him to continue. Try to be calm. Now that you're settled down, Lucian takes a seat again. He looks nervous, tucking his cravant as he looks forward, seemingly trying to find the right words. I'll explain. I did say I'll explain, but it's truly baffling circumstance. I'm not sure where to start. You're not sure what exactly occurred for him to react like this, but you really need to get up to speed here. You just tell me what happened. How did I get here? And where is here exactly? Ah, yes, you're presently in Savannah, my duchy of the kingdom of Otome in Hysteria. You appeared here all of a sudden through a summoning circle, right in my garden. I happened to be taking a stroll in the time, and you quite literally fell out of the sky. It was a good thing I happened to be there to catch you just then. ... I feel you could feel your face scrunched up in confusion. Lucian turned sleepless as he explained. There's so much to unpack here that you could feel the onset of a migraine. Wait, why am I here? Savannah, Palmiltra. They're really names of flowers, but in the world of Hysteria, duchies' kingdoms are like are themed after flowers. Part of the setting for Rosalind's lie. So the official places that are not supposed to be real. Is he really keeping up with the whole roleplay? Are you being punked right now? No, you decide to trust him, even though you might be regretting that decision at the moment, because everything he seems to say is simply impossible. Summon circle of falling out of the sky into the world of your favorite Otome game? And there's games like games and series like this. My next life as a villainess. You say that you say you're dreaming, but softness of the mattress below you, the warmth you felt from this man, Lucian, felt too good to be anything but real. You have read enough fiction to recognize the tropes. This is the classic sign of Isekai. Are you trying to tell me I've been Isekai'd? Oh, Isekai'd? You have a word for this occurrence? Is it something that actually happens where you're from? Sign will sigh. You play along for now. Only in fiction. Lucian's expression falls as he lets out "oh." For some moment, you felt almost guilty for disappointing him, even though it was out of your control. Almost as if he read your thoughts, he perked up before he assumed talking. Though we don't know how this could have happened, it could be anything less than the fate that we were brought together like this. I have been wanting to meet you for a long time now. It felt as though time stilled. He's been waiting to meet you? He knows you? Of course you know him, because he's your favorite character from your favorite game, but he thought the knowledge was in one-way street. How could he know about you? It's not a regular occurrence, even in the Isekai. You quickly look at the hands. They seem familiar. You feel your face. It feels familiar too. You need to make sure. You quickly look around your mirror and conveniently find a mirror stand right on your bedside table. You quickly take it and have a look. Your pronouns, she, her. It's you. It's still you, not the heroine, or anything else. You look at Lucian again and find him already looking at you. And you know me? Of course you are. Digital wave. Yes. Digital wave, aren't you? Wait. Unless he was some kind of stalker, there's no way he's supposed to know that. That was one of those games where the heroine had a canon name that couldn't be changed. Her name was in the title, after all. There was no chance for you to ever input your name, so how could he know that? You could feel your walls go up higher than before. It seemed as if he could sense it, too. He practically jumped out of his seat to explain himself again. I'm not suspicious, really. Lucian's face falls under his gaze. I know it sounds bad, but I mean it. I know it because you're the person who's been playing the game all this time. Yandere surprised. He knows he's in a game. He's self-aware. But then, is it really a game anymore? Everything feels so too real. And this is entirely off script. You're not sure which thread you're following anymore. So how do you know that you're in a game? You could feel his he creeps up his neck, of your neck. It was truly an elaborate prank. You make a fool of yourself just by asking us, but you couldn't help but be compelled to. If this was a hat, they better give the man a award because he's definitely swayed you. It's not because he looked like your favorite character, probably. At first, I was unaware of the rest of the world. I would simply go about doing whatever I was supposed to do. But at some point, I could feel myself repeating things I swore that I had done before. It seems as though no one else was aware of it, so I assumed I was overlooked. But this sense of wrongness only increased the more time passed, especially worsened whenever I was involved with Rosalind. I suppose it was only given that she was one of the main sources of my realization, but I sensed the direction of the world was somehow influenced by her actions or by your decisions. You made her choose. It didn't take long for me to realize that there was someone behind it. Beyond all this would be the time I heard your voice. I thought you might have been some kind of heavenly being, that there was some truth to what the church says. However, your words weren't exactly like divine revelations. At the point, you were trying very hard not to converse at the spot. If you heard it right, you probably broke the poor man with your countless plays of his throat. It must have seemed to be some endless loop to him. And judging by his shy expression right now, he also heard you gushing about him endlessly with every loop. You couldn't possibly remember what nonsense you might have spilled while you were alone. Internal scream. It's fine. It's totally fine. No embarrass at all. It's not like you're trying to hide anything. Eternal screaming. Let's just stop thinking. You bury your face in your hands with a groan. So basically broke you. No, wait, you didn't break me. If anything, you freed me. I only know a tiny bit of the world, and now it's as if the entire universe has opened up. Sounds like a waking of a mad scientist, but none of that really matters. I don't believe that arrogance is bliss. It's much happier than knowing you. He felt the breath leaving you as he felt the weight of his words. You could tell he really means it. This is a lot to take in at once. He lied back down, just for a moment, thinking, how did you get here again? Did you wave? Are you right? Should I fetch a doctor? It's okay. I'm okay. Just need a minute. You could feel yourself drifting off as you tried to open and remember how any of this could have happened. Okay, that was Isekai'd into the arms of Yandere Duke. If you like my content, please subscribe, like the video, help out, and comment down below. Hopefully this was just a demo, so hopefully the creator does continue, because that kind of sounds like an interesting game.